Today, I'm very excited because we have a very special guest. We have Marcus Bonna of Marcus Bonna Cases, and today we're going to get to know him a little bit more. We also have Andre Bonna as well. And one of my first questions I wanted to ask you guys was I know it's a family company. What are each of the roles you play in the company?
Marcus is the designer and developer of every case, and he is now responsible for operations and production. My mom, Katia Bonna, she's not here, she's a bit shy. She's the CEO and also the financial chief financial officer of the company, doing the tech stuff, the systems that we run in here, some machine automations, and now we are working more on the new website.
Another thing I've been wondering is how did you get started making cases, Marcus? Where did that start?
It was after an accident. I had a problems in my low back, and I decided to do one case for me. And when I showed to my colleagues in the orchestra, everybody asked me the same case. Was the MB1. And suddenly one orchestra from Munich Philharmonic was in Brazil, and they start asking for German. And then they went to Japan, and I started to sell to Japan. Happened the same with United States.
Yeah, it started spreading because of the exchange of players, players coming from Germany, from the US, from Japan to Sao Paulo. They started like mouth to mouth, people speaking about it, wanting to cut the bell, because on that time, 90% of the horn, the French horns were fixed bell, right? He decided to cut his bell just because he needed a lighter case, a smaller case. And then everyone in the orchestra was doing the same. And then it spread.
Something else I'm very interested in, particularly, is I know you do a lot of educational work. You have a social project with some youth in the area. And this is something I'm not sure our customers know about. Can you tell me more about what this project is and what all you guys do with that?
When we moved to the city that we are now, in Bragança Paulista, we saw many children on the community here. They were not doing like full-time school. They were just going to morning school, and in the afternoon, no activity, nothing to do. They were like playing on the street, doing basically nothing, and some of them doing bad things. Marcus was planning on starting something, but he didn't know how. And like from heaven came Luis Custodio, a friend of Marcus, now a friend, right? He just rang the bell in the company and said, "Okay, I have a project that is not finished, and I would like to have some money to move on with it." He's like a very popular person in the city, and he's also an educator. So he came here to join forces with Marcus, and they decided to start a project to teach music to small children. And then it grew. They started winning contests of bands in Brazil, and then the project got traction. Everyone that gets out of that project has a good education, and but statistically they become better professionals in any profession. We have more than almost 10 ex students from the project that are working in our company. Our general manager is a trombone player, yeah, from
Ah,
the band. He started as a young kid, and he grew up here, started working, and then went to college to do like engineering, production engineering. And then he came back and continued playing in the band, and general manager of the company.
wow.
So now the project is more than just like we're not just giving back to the community, we're giving back to the city at all the former students, they are good professionals in the other companies they work in here. And also that's why the companies in the area are helping us. But our plan is to make it even bigger and bring more children in.
That's great. That's one thing I find really interesting about your company.
One thing that I don't think you guys know, in Brazil, music is not mandatory in school. So I think in the US it's a mandatory skill, isn't it?
Yes, everyone has to take some form of a music class.
Yeah, and that's one huge problem here. We struggle with it and we fight it the way we can because we know that it makes people smarter. We know that. We have numbers here that proves it.
Moving along to the Marcus Bonna products, I always wonder every time we get a shipment here at the store, I can't wait because there's always something new and different. No matter what, there's like a new hand strap or there's the new backpack strap with the carabiner. You're always improving and cases are always evolving, and I find that really amazing because it's already an amazing product. What inspires you to keep making these changes and keep making cases even better?
He talks to many people about the product. He listens to many people. He asks for pictures of new instruments, so we kind of know new stuff from manufacturers by our customers. They come like with a picture of something 2 inches bigger, and oh, wow, let's have that. Let's talk about that. The other thing is we research a lot in materials. He always try to make it as light as possible in a way that the case is protective.
Got it.
You see our soft cases. Many people think that our soft case is just a bag, but if you go into detail, you see that all the like critical points of the case is hard, is fiberglass. So if you see the backpack, you see that places that can hit a wall or something, they are hard. And if not, we suggest the belt protector, and you have a good protective item.
Yeah, and you mentioned
And
what
we have new things to show this month or next month.
I'm always excited when the shipments come because I know there's going to be something new I don't know about, and it's very neat.
Yes, it's a funny thing. You see, next month I will show in the internet. It's for horn.
All right, and everyone who's listening to this, you'll have to wait and see with our next shipment what Marcus has in store for us, because looks like we have a fun surprise. One thing you mentioned, Andre, that I know we really appreciate at Houghton Horns is you're always open to customer feedback, and if anyone ever has a question about a case or something like that, you guys are always very quick to respond and help out, and that's something I wanted to bring up just because that's very unique, and we appreciate that at Houghton Horns, and I know our customers do as well. Also, I'd like to point out, I don't know if a lot of our customers or people listening know that you make things other than instrument cases.
Bottles of wine. We do that for bottles of wine. It's like alpha project. We're experimenting. The third thing is the surprise that he's.
I know you do make I saw on the list like a really nice computer bag as well.
Yeah.
And for music, that's something I've been very tempted to buy. That's another product that comes to mind to have.
Yeah, the regular backpack as well. We do the regular backpack. We can do a travel case as well. But our main focus is to make those products for musicians.
Excellent. So I have a couple fun, slightly random questions. So the first one is, Marcus, obviously you're a horn player and you've played professionally. What is your favorite piece that you've played?
I always like a lot any Mahler symphony. or Strauss. It's a horn player, love these things.
What instrument do you make the most cases for?
That's a funny question. It's
Forgot.
bassoon.
Bassoon.
Yes.
Wow.
By not by far, just a little bit more than French horn.
Yeah,
What is the most complicated case to make?
The MB2 bassoon.
bassoon.
Yeah.
There are a lot of pieces. Yeah.
Oh, a lot of pieces. Okay. All right. And the final kind of random fun question. When is your busiest month making cases?
December.
December.
Yeah, actually November, right? To make cases for the Christmas. We are hoping to be crazy this year as well.
Okay. Well, you have your surprise coming, so
Yeah.
that's all I have for today. On behalf of Houghton Horns, thank you for your time today. I mean, your cases are amazing, and our customers are always very happy. I know I have a Marcus Bonna case. And also thank you again for what you've done with the educational system and your work with that, because that's truly amazing.
Thank you also for all the help from Houghton Horns. Thank you very much. Very nice.
Very nice to have you guys as
Yeah.
our customers.